Welcome. This is Gary Sultan, Chief of R&D and Creator of IOP Technology. This is an excerpt from a 66-slide PowerPoint training program on managing emotional impact. The program is available free of charge from iop.com. Simply ask for it and you will be sent a complete electronic copy. The training program is structured something like a card deck. Slides that are optional are clearly identified. This image shows a small segment of the slide card deck with the optional elements boxed in red. Depending on your specific objectives, you may want to include some slides and exclude others. Similarly, the notes section gives you a complete proposed text. This also has clearly identified optional elements. Some of these elements are discussion items, exercises, as well as more detailed elaborations on the concepts being conveyed. These optional textual elements are also clearly identified. The upshot of this card deck approach is that you can structure the IOP Emotional Impact Management course to fit anywhere from a 2 to a 6 hour time frame. This image is an excerpt from the program outline and timing section. It is designed to help you sort the card deck. The course has another feature worth noting. The notes section of the slides includes a sample audio. You can listen to the emphasis and timing of the author's narration. You don't have to follow it, but it's nice to have as a baseline. Audio trainer addendums are also included. These are extra elements you can choose to use if dealing with sophisticated audiences. When combined with the various optional slide elements, these allow you to tailor the program precisely to your audience. What this means is that you can design the course to fit the student. The demanding what causes what criteria of scientists and engineers can be accommodated. The broad perspectives of senior executives can be satisfied. The needs of operating levels as well as professional administrative staffs can be addressed. By shuffling the deck and selectively excluding or including textual elements, you can make the training program exactly what you want it to be. To give you an idea of the content, the following is an excerpt from a single slide talking about the emotional effects of stress. Keep in mind that it refers to some things, like mirror neurons, that were covered earlier in the program. Also, while not long, it can be substantially shortened. Just exclude the elective items that have been included in this sample. Here is the kind of thing that you will get with this program. A stressful condition arises where important matters are at stake, and the appropriate way to address them is either not visible or is highly uncertain. The likely response in these conditions is that a person will retreat to their dominant style. This style is the one which they have found most generally successful in their life. That's why they call it the dominant style. It is also the one they feel most confident in. They use it more frequently than they do any other. If you are facing uncertainty and the matter is consequential, it is only common sense to rely on what you believe to be your strongest suit. This makes a lot of sense on an individual level, but consider what this means if the whole organization is under stress. Everybody will be moving toward giving more emphasis to their dominant approach, and those dominant styles are going to be different for different people. Cooperative stances between people get a lot harder. Anyone who is able to manage their emotional impact in this situation gets an edge. People will cooperate more with them than they will with others. It's worth thinking about your own reactions under stress. You might well conclude that stressful situations are really a flag for you to step back and take a hard look at your options. All of them, not just your favorite ones. Stress responses are important for emotional impact management because they drive people toward their dominant style and keep them there. The mirror neurons that Rossolla discovered in the 1980s applies. They are going to help ensure that everyone knows where everyone else stands. The ability to finesse delivery is automatically limited. The result is that people are simply not going to be inclined to finesse anything. If the whole organization is under stress, everybody is in that condition. Agreement gets harder and harder. Organizational friction can massively increase. An increase in friction translates quickly into an increase in cost and a decrease in organizational effectiveness. Remember, By definition, an organization is a method of getting people to work cooperatively toward a common goal. Widespread stress degrades the entire organization. The wider the stress, the more the degradation. A final point. Even localized stress can do a lot of damage. By its nature, organizations are interconnected. Stress responses on even one part of the organization affect the whole group. It's always worth it to address this issue, even if it is localized. Well, that's it. To learn more about IOP, please visit us at our websites at iop.com or oeinstitute.org. Both sites have much more information on IOP technology. If you would like a free copy of the PowerPoint and audio elements of the Emotional Impact Management Training Program, simply contact us. Your request will be promptly addressed.